It's wonderful that everybody's here in our at our Green Neighborhood celebration. I'm here. I'm Julie Slavitt. I'm the new director of the Tacony Frankfurt Watershed Partnership.
Yay!
If you can get through that, then you're in really good shape. As many of you know, the mission of TTF is to enhance the health and vitality of this watershed, right where we're standing, by doing exactly what we're here to do today. Connect residents, businesses, and government as watershed neighbors and stewards through projects like this, education, and outreach. We're going to try to keep the speaking short because I said we want to make sure that you get to see the two projects that are here. One of them is the transformation of this former vacant lot into Clearview Community Park. This is a garden of native plants, and the other one is over in that direction across Chew. It's Germantown's first green street as part of the Philadelphia Water Department's Green City Clean Waters Initiative. When we're done with our program, what we're going to do is cut the ribbon. So we have a couple of really important speakers. We're going to cut the ribbon, and then we're going to walk people over to look at the tree trenches, and we have some staff from the Water Department that's going to explain what those are all about. One of the things that lots of people in Philadelphia spend a lot of time saying is, what's that construction? What are they doing over there? So this is an opportunity for all of you that live in the neighborhood to be experts on those tree trenches. We want you to go out, and when you're walking down the street or waiting for the train or standing in line for the bus or going out to buy a hot dog, and somebody says, hey, what's all that construction in your neighborhood? We want you to say, hey, you know what? Our neighborhood is a neighborhood that has a new park with native plants and has these really cool tree trenches that are helping us with our stormwater problem. So just like in this neighborhood when we say, you know, George Washington slept really close to here, and President Obama was really close to here, we want you to say, you know what? There are tree trenches really close to me, and a lot of people across the country that think that that's a pretty fantastic thing. What I want to do is just, like I said, I'm going to be short. We have some special guests today. We have representatives from the Philadelphia Water Department, Parks and Recreation, the Planning Commission, SEPTA, and the Mayor's Office of Sustainability. So we really thank them, and we're really proud that they came out. I'm not going to thank all our partners, but I know that Leslie did a really good job making sure that everybody has this program. So please read on the back. It tells you what organizations and departments and businesses helped us make this happen. So look at that. What I also want to do is recognize the members of my board that are here, because they're the ones who hire us and make sure that we get to do these really important programs. Jerry Kaufman is our president. Joanne, so please raise your hand if I recognize you. Joanne Dom is our vice president. Susan Myra is our secretary. Joan Blostein is here. Sarah Wu, I don't know if she's here. There she is. Yay, she's here. And Amy Steffen. And if I left anybody out, I apologize. I also want to take a minute. I started 2 months ago, and I need to tell you that the TTF staff is really unbelievable. So I want to recognize them, and I want them to raise their hands so you can see who they are. Katie Donnelly, Ashley Schmidt, Leslie Saliga, and our Visters who are incredible. Leslie Saliga, Stephanie Clymer, and Dan Brown. It was really great with picking up a podium. All right, I think that's basically what I wanted to do. I'm going to introduce Reverend Williams, who's going to come up, and he's going to talk a little bit about the Chew and Belfield Neighborhood Club, and then he's going to bless the park, which we thought was a really nice, appropriate thing to do. And then Howard will speak after that, and then we'll cut our ribbon and take our tours. So Reverend Williams, where are you?
Hiding back here.
He's not hiding back there. Reverend Williams is the founder of the Chew and Belfield Neighbors Club, which is an organization that makes a difference in this neighborhood. And as you,
nothing would happen in this neighborhood without Reverend Williams. So let's
That's right. Yay!
that is exactly what it is. So he's going to talk a little bit about the club. He promised me a little bit. And he's going to do an invocation so that we can bless this park. So go ahead, you're on.
Well, there's old saying
before I start, and it's going to have a lot of meaning to it. Get up from sitting down. God can't use you sitting down. Get up from sitting down. God can't use you sitting down. I'm talking about the preacher sitting down. Talking about the deacon sitting down. Talking about the usher sitting down. Talking about the member sitting down. Get up from sitting down. God can't use you sitting down. That's to let you know this would not be. This would not be if we were sitting down. Everything good comes by much fasting and praying. And the Jew in Belfield and the neighbors around started back in 1979. The block captain here, Mr. Sewell, came on our board as a board representative of the Jew in Belfield organization. The Lord led in my heart to get all the immediate block captains together and form the Jew in Belfield organization because there's strength in numbers. We right now have many programs going on, the free math tutoring program, the volunteer program that cleans up 17 blocks plus, all out of volunteers. And our program is based on two things, prayer and volunteerism. We can't make it without that. This part can't go no further if we don't get the volunteers. Then would not wait for nobody to say, come pick up the paper. But if you love your neighborhood, you're going to walk down here and keep it motivated and keep it building.
Amen.
Thank you. So I say to each and every one of you, these organizations here would not be here if God didn't lead on my heart to talk to them and meet them and show them great love. That we can make it if we stick together. Every organization that she mentioned, I told day and night by the grace of God, asking God to make a door that we can open up and have fellowship. Because this neighborhood you in, we were ignored through the city and the state for a long time. Am I right?
Absolutely.
People did not really care about what was going on down here. But we began to turn and burn the candle late at night. And after a while, somebody's heart was touched and said, come on, how many times I got in this dirt over here, right? Where's Ashley? Where's Ashley?
Yeah,
right?
He's been out here.
And we've been out here digging holes and planting plants, pulling up weeds. It can be what you want it to be. I'm a firm believer. You don't have to move nowhere to another neighborhood when you can take care of your own. Am I right?
Right.
Why move when you can make your neighborhood so beautiful that other people want to come where you live at?
Right.
This land can't go no further if you don't put your prayers and your sweat to keep it beautified.
Right.
Does everybody agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we do.
Talk to your neighbors.
Yeah.
Put a smile on your face. Forget about the past. Old things are done away. Old folks, we have in our church service, shake the dust off your feet. Let it go. Meet the new people. Smile in their face. We can make it if we try.
Amen.
The devil can't come in unless you let him in. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not going to hold up. I think I said enough. Is everybody on one accord? Fellowship, we can make it. Vernon Park was all built upon fellowship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Fellowship. Nobody didn't ask Reverend Williams should we clean Vernon Park up. I just grabbed all the volunteers and we begin to clean, right?
Yes,
Say
sir.
something, baby. There she is. I'm all over you. We can't do that without fellowship. The water department, I hope she don't ever get mad at me. That's my girlfriend there. I call her day and evening and she, I'm going to work on that for you. Because we care about each other. When other people are tearing down the water department, I'm fighting and supporting and saying, they're doing something. They're working with us.
What about the gas?
Same thing with gas. I don't care who they is. They all got to go through God to make a
We
way.
got to work on the gas.
That's right. We can do it. All you got to do is come to the meetings
Okay.
and let us know what your problem is, what your concern is. If you don't come, how do we know? No, unless you open your mouth. So let us come together. As the song said, get up from sitting down. Come on, my girlfriend, all the way back there by the table. Get away from the table. Come on, front. Lord have mercy. She always smiling face. Where's Seth I saw earlier? See this all with a feature of us uniting together. Get on up here. Like the old saying is, get up from sitting down. Now I want all of you to take 2 minutes to stand on your feet.
Howard is responsible for providing integrated water, wastewater, and stormwater services to our city and region. Howard's putting Philadelphia on the map as a national leader in this area through the Green City, through the Clean Water Green Cities Initiative. Howard's working hard for all of us to make sure that we have clean rivers and streams, good drinking water, and less flooding. So he's going to talk to you a little bit. We are really honored that you are here.
I am just so happy to be here. I feel good. And so thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. I got the smiling face. I had the worst day. I had the worst week. I mean, like, we had earthquakes, floods. Before that, we had a drought. I mean, it's been kind of hard. And last Friday, I decided to take some time off and get out of my desk, and I came out to this neighborhood and to look to see what was going on. And at my first stop, I was a little nervous about getting out of the car. I was in a city car and water commissioner, and I thought maybe people would be pretty angry with me for what happened. And I got out and I found a community that was truly blessed. They group of folks. Everyone was just like, thankful for what they had and cleaning up and getting on with their lives, and pretty sad, but strong. Everyone. And I think you got a lot of real good here in this community. Everywhere I went, from one stop to the next, were good people looking to figure out, how do we get into this? How are we going to get out of it? How are we going to move on? How are we going to strengthen this community? And I come here, and and Joanne was driving, and I had no idea where we were going. We're driving around, come here, and I smile. Look at this. Now it's this beautiful little rain garden that by next year is going to blossom and be a great place to come and just relax and smile and think back of good things. So I'd like to just thank Tacony Frankfurt Watershed Partnership, its new leader Julie, and the good Reverend, and everyone else in the community here. I know there's another meeting that may not be as happy as this meeting coming up next, where there's going to be a lot of people who are wondering what happened and how do we go from here. And I look forward to seeing you there. My phone is open to take your calls and to work with you and try to figure out how we do move forward. So thank you very much for letting me into your community and giving me a smile today. Thank you.